Hey, Kenny. How do you win a game against that caliber team when you trail for nearly 43 minutes?
And we just stuck with it. It wasn't going our way, but we had great spirit and togetherness, and we had a belief, even when we were down, that we were doing the right things. And then I thought our end of game execution was pretty much perfect for big plays that we had to make execution wise, and we executed. And then us reading time, score, situation, really. That's how you steal a game like that. You got to execute at the end.
I mean, this is a relatively new team with a big piece in James. How do you explain the execution down the stretch being so good so soon?
High IQ player, elite IQ, helps with, that helps everything, right? Our schemes are pretty simple, but he puts the chess pieces there, say what angle you want on the screen, roll quick on this. He's coaching the guys through we have the plays that we run, but it's the details, and he's a detail guy, and Don is too, both those guys, and now they're communicating. Really helps our players around him, our role players, to execute in situations like that.
That possession that ended with James's step back three that tied the game, is that what you were looking for in that moment?
Well, I think it was a 2-for-1, right? So that was execution, right? It was a 2-for-1 situation. We got the matchup we wanted. That's the NBA now. He got the matchup he wanted, and that was vintage James Harden.
What does it mean for you as a coach to have two different guys that you can go to late in games, like Donovan, like James, and feel like you can get a quality look?
Oh, it's a luxury. And then we got shooters around, right? Jalen hit a couple of big threes. Sam hit that big three when they double teamed James. So, you got those go-to guys, but you also got the role players, and you got J.A., with the lobs and the pocket stuff. So, it's an absolute luxury. I think I think James' arrival, it's 2 games, but I think it's given Don like a different energy. I just see him. He knows we're pretty good now. He knows we got a chance. I just see him. He lived in the paint tonight. They could not keep him in front, and even the foul he drew at the end. I thought he was going to shoot his pull-up three, and he just attacked the rim, got the foul. A huge play by him.
I couldn't tell. Did you have a timeout remaining still?
Yeah, but we go in those situations. I looked at it. It was borderline, right? I think it was 6.7 seconds, but that's enough. Don got it in his hand. I saw he got it in flow, and you're just much better chance to score if you don't call the timeout. But Don had real patience. Let the court spread, and like I said, I was afraid he was going to shoot the pull-up three, and he just put his head down, drew the foul.
Can you speak to Jared's impact tonight, especially in a matchup against Jokic?
Oh man, the pressure he put on him defensively, right? You can only try to wear down Jokic. You can't. You're not stopping him, but just try to get him to make a few mistakes with your pressure and. But Jay did a good job on him here last year too, in Denver. So, Jay is playing great basketball. He's playing as well as any center in the league right now.
On Denver's last offensive possession, was the hope that you were going to force Jokic to be a passer in that situation? Is that the mentality?
We switched everything before, and. You're talking about not the side, not the last play,
no,
not the side out of bounds.
Not the side.
Yeah, and we just packed the paint. Someone else has got to beat us there. I think we made the right call on that. I thought James made some huge plays at the end defensively. He had 4 blocks. He's got great hands. When he's got to turn it up defensively, tonight was a great example. He's pretty darn good.
What's the feeling now leaving this road trip after going 4-1?
Yeah, man, I'm sure you're exhausted too, Chris. It's like we all came in here like, man, this is going to be a tough one. Everything was kind of against us, but these are like playoff builder, like, right? It helps you build playoff resiliency. Coming in here, tough environment, tough schedule. Great win for the group.
You have lately been put in these kinds of situations where you have to execute late in games and you're in these close games, the clutch time, and you've been coming through more than you certainly did at the beginning of the season. Do you sense a growth within the team in those moments, and what do you feel is different?
Well, I'd say we have kind of different players. Chris, let's just be honest, you put great players in those situations, it helps a lot. But I'm glad we're getting these reps. Like, these reps are vital. When preparing for playoffs, because we'll be in these situations. So great, great simulation tonight, and the Sacramento game too. So, but proud of the guys, the way they locked in and executed.
Thank you.
All right.
That's it.